If you have a small business account and you want to grow on Instagram in 2021, stay tuned because the algorithm has changed and your social media strategy needs to change too. In this video, I am sharing the things I'm doing differently in 2021 to get results on Instagram as a small business owner. And I'm giving you my Instagram marketing strategy that has almost already doubled my following. This video is going to give you really specific strategies that will increase your engagement to boost your position in the algorithm. So make sure you watch until the very end. If you don't know me, I'm Shana Yurko. What's up? And I am a business owner, video producer, and brand strategist. Welcome to my channel for content creators and entrepreneurs. So here's the deal. If you want to grow on Instagram in 2021, you have to focus on getting more engagement. It shows the app that your content is important enough to show to more people, which then allows you to grow your audience and pool of potential customers. Now, a lot of business accounts saw a drop in engagement in November of 2020 when the algorithm changes kicked in. This is because business accounts are now lower on the totem pole and the algorithm is prioritizing the content of friends and family in users' feeds over business accounts. Does this mean that a business account can't grow organically? Absolutely not. Overall, the best way to get out of that low man on the totem pole position is to focus on increasing your engagement so that your content gets pushed out to hashtags and to the explore page and more of your followers get your content in their feeds. And keep in mind, shares, saves, comments, and likes are all favored highly in the algorithm in 2021. Before, shares and saves weren't nearly as important, but now in 2021, they are a crucial piece of engagement that the algorithm is taking into account when it's ranking your account and your content. The first tip I'm going to share with you to boost your engagement in the 2021 algorithm is prioritize video content. I get 10 to 20 times more saves and shares with my video content that I share to IGTV and on my feed than I do with regular posts. Video is the most engaging form of content there is out there. You'll hear me say it all the time. And if you're not making videos for your Instagram, you're missing out on a ton of potential followers and customers. Now, I know that getting on camera for your business can feel super sketchy and terrifying. So I created a free mini course to help you get confident on camera. It's helped thousands of business owners and content creators just like you. You can sign up at the link in the description below so that you can start making videos to boost your engagement on the algorithm. Prioritize your video content. In this video here, I explained exactly how the Instagram algorithm is working in 2021 and the 6 factors it takes into account when ranking your content. And one of those factors is interest. Instagram wants to show users content that they're interested in based on all of their behaviors and interests historically. With this change in mind, one very important step to increasing your engagement is to niche down on your content to make it more valuable. With the new algorithm features and factors, if you can create content that your audience resonates with and engages with, the app will then show them more content from you since they already have engaged with content you posted previously. So make content that resonates with your specific audience and that they're going to be likely to share, save, or comment on. The content that's going to do best in 2021 will do one of these things. Solve a problem or pain point that your audience deals with. It will entertain them or inspire them, or educate them, or give them a small win. Content that does one or more of these things for your ideal client will do best on Instagram. So focus on creating this kind of niche content for your audience. Another thing that we are already seeing that has definitely been inspired by the new algorithm is an era of less perfect Instagram feeds. You're already likely seeing more GIFs and memes and carousel quote posts floating around in your feed, and they are definitely going to be a big part of my future Instagram posting strategy. I've already been testing this out, and carousel posts get anywhere from 300 to 1,000% more shares and saves than photos of myself with a valuable caption. According to all of the experts and my own personal experience with clients, business owners and content creators should be focusing on providing value with each post. And quality is always better than quantity. You don't want to just make content to make content, because each post that does poorly actually works against you in the algorithm. Now, this doesn't mean that if you have one post that bombs that your account is screwed. No, absolutely not. But it does mean that you have to consistently be putting stuff out there so that if one of your posts doesn't do well, you have several others that will combat that negative engagement. It also doesn't mean that you should delete posts that don't do well right away or get good engagement. Even posts that don't get a lot of engagement serve as valuable content that your future followers can scroll through later on when they find you and use to get to know you and your brand. Don't delete anything, even if it bombs. Because as you grow, your engagement on old posts will also grow. I've personally seen this with my own content. If I have a reel that bombed and only got a couple hundred views at the very beginning, eventually it gains more and more views as I gain more and more followers, because new followers are scrolling through my reels to consume my content. So don't delete posts that don't do well. Just focus on creating high quality content consistently and it will all even out. And along those same lines, you also have to be willing to try new things in your Instagram strategy and test them out. You cannot be afraid of trying something and failing. You've got to test in order to adapt. Because as this algorithm changes, it is truly reflecting people's behavior changes. I mean, with everything that has happened in this past dumpster fire of a year, studies have found that there were a lot more users identifying with quote posts and finding inspiration or entertainment on their social media. If your current content strategy doesn't involve any of those things, quote posts, carousel content, GIFs, or memes, then you need to change it up. Something else to consider here, let's talk about how to make a regular photo more share or save worthy. Since Instagram is favoring shares and saves equally or maybe even higher than likes and comments, you need to start paying attention to this and catering your content towards shares and saves. If you are posting a photo to your feed that people wouldn't usually save or share, like let's say it's a photo of yourself, then you need to make sure your caption has some sort of value that people might want to refer back to later. Or maybe you include an intriguing story that they want to share with their friend. Up your shares and saves, my friend. These factors are highly, highly favored in the 2021 algorithm. The next few changes you need to make to your Instagram strategy in 2021 have to do with the second factor of the algorithm, which is recency. This factor states that posts shared more recently will be favored more over older ones. Instagram is sharing the most recent content that a user cares about. So this means that you as a business owner need to be posting frequently, so the app has something new to show your audience that is recent and timely. So showing up consistently is more important now than ever. It gives your audience more chances to interact with your content so that it gets shown to them more often. You also need to post regularly if you want your Instagram account to appear fresh. So how frequently should you post? Some resources recommend 1 to 3 posts per day. But ultimately, your consistency is what matters most. If you can't commit to 1 to 3 posts long term, don't start doing that. Choose a frequency that you can maintain for months and years to come. You also need to choose the best time to post on Instagram based on your specific audience. So we're creating content consistently, we're picking the best times to post. The next strategy to increasing your engagement is to start writing engaging captions. Captions that will make your followers want to comment and have a conversation with you, or to share or save your content. You can use captions to provide value for your audience, to share tips and tricks, to tell a story, to get personal and show your audience who you are and what you care about, to ask an opinion. You can do so much with a caption. Use that real estate wisely. I personally block off a day and write all my captions for the next few weeks or month. That way I can get into a flow state and write really valuable stuff. Then the next day I'll schedule it all out and pair it with photos that I have already edited and that make sense or go with the caption. Sometimes they don't go with the caption. At this point, I'll also choose the best captions that I can convert into carousel posts. Carousel posts perform best when the content is super share or save worthy. So you're targeting those Instagram saves and shares with your carousels. Also, you definitely want to include longer captions in at least some of your posts, since view time is calculated into the algorithm as well. So write engaging captions. Next part of the strategy, optimize your account for discoverability. Include an SEO optimized bio and add your website link. You want to tell people exactly what you do and who you help in your Instagram bio. Include any hashtags you want to rank for, and include your job title in your Instagram name. These things will help you optimize your account. Next strategy is to focus on smaller hashtags when you're posting. It's easier to stand out in a small pond than it is in a big pond, especially if you are a smaller account. So those hashtags that have more than 100,000 posts, those are a bigger pond. If you can, try and include hashtags from different levels. Include some tags with less than 50,000. and then include some tags with anywhere from 50,000 to 100,000 posts. If you rank in one of the smaller hashtags, your content is then more likely to rank higher in one of the bigger hashtags. This strategy really sets you up for success to grow if you are a smaller account. Next strategy to grow in your small business account with the new Instagram 2021 algorithm is to focus on all the features that Instagram offers. There's so many. In November 2020, the algorithm started assigning your account with a current quality score. You can check out what that's all about in this video right here. Your current quality score is a representation of how important you are to Instagram. They factor in mentions, tags, and profile visits when determining account value. So use all of the features that Instagram offers to boost your current quality score. Post on your feed, post to your stories, post IGTV videos, post reels, go live. You want to increase your engagement, your mentions, tags, and profile visits, and using all of these features increases your chances of doing this. One more strategy for Instagram growth that you should absolutely not ignore is to make sure you are posting Instagram Reels. As one of the newest features at this point in time, Instagram Reels are so powerful. They are my #1 secret to exploding my reach on Instagram and probably my current quality score, because I've had several Reels go viral and reach the Explore page. If you want to know more about how to make your Reels go viral, that will also be another topic I'm covering in one of my next videos. So subscribe to my channel. There's a lot of good stuff coming up. But Reels are a super engaging way of sharing value with your audience that are quick to consume and fun. Check this out. On average, I personally get a 76% engagement on my Reels based on the number of views. This is crazy considering the fact that the average engagement received by a business account post is 1 to 3%. Do not ignore Reels, my friend. They will explode your reach if you use them strategically. Next 2021 strategy for Instagram growth: make sure you take advantage of Instagram analytics. Now, I am not going to do a full tutorial on what you can do with the analytics feature in this video, but I may do one in the future. Comment below and let me know if that's something you are interested in. But long story short, you want to go into your analytics, find out what posts and stories are doing best, and create more content like that. Pay attention to how many views your Reels are getting, the ones that receive more views right away or the ones that go viral. Pay attention to the content of the Reel and what time you posted. Start identifying patterns and double down on what's working. Next thing to keep in mind in 2021, you need to forget about the growth hacks. Don't follow, unfollow. Don't join engagement groups, and definitely don't buy bot followers. Now, if you run ads to get followers, that is different, because with Facebook ads, you can develop a very specific strategy that gets people to your page who are your ICA and who will be interested in your content. I am definitely a fan of running followers ads like this if that skill is in your wheelhouse, versus buying bulk followers from a sketchy service that will ultimately hurt your engagement and growth in the long run. So forget the growth hacks. Instagram is focusing on engagement and a personalized experience for users. So the best thing for you to do is to create quality content and focus on providing a valuable experience for your followers with that content. This video is kind of a part 2 to this video here. So if you haven't already watched that one, definitely check it out to maximize your efforts with the 2021 Instagram algorithm. And don't forget to sign up for Confident on Camera, my free mini course, at the description in the link below. And friend, I've got a ton of great stuff coming up, so if you are not already, hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications and leave me a comment with what you'd like to learn next from me. Maybe something that is still confusing about the algorithm, because I mean, there's a lot. Or something about making videos. My goal is to help you create a thriving business that lets you build the life of your dreams, and I want to help you get started with your content. I'll see you in the next video, my friend.